If you've been wondering, is Veo free now on Leonardo AI? The short answer is yes, but with an important update. Leonardo AI has officially retired the base Veo free and Veo free fast models and shifted users over to the upgraded Veo 3.1 and Veo 3.1 fast versions. In this video, I'll show you what changed, what the new features are, and what you need to know if you're using the Leonardo API. If this video helps, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more quick AI tutorials just like this. Let's jump in. First, let's clear up the biggest question. Veo 3 is still part of the Leonardo AI ecosystem, but the original base Veo 3 models are no longer the active options. Leonardo and Google have moved everyone onto the newer Veo 3.1 family, which is designed to give you better motion tracking, smoother video quality, and a more refined generation experience overall. So if you were looking for the old Veo 3 button or the older Veo 3 fast option, those are now retired. The new workflow is built around Veo 3.1 and Veo 3.1 fast. Now let's talk about what's new, because these updates are actually pretty useful. One of the biggest additions is end frames control. This means you can upload a starting image and an ending image, and the AI will bridge the gap between them. In simple terms, you're giving the model a clear beginning and a clear ending, and it fills in the motion in between. That gives you much more control over how the scene starts and how it finishes, which is great for more polished cinematic clips, transitions, and storytelling shots. Another major upgrade is enhanced motion physics. This is where the model gets smarter about real movement. It understands human expressions better, body gestures more naturally, and fluid dynamics more realistically. So if you're generating people walking, turning, interacting, or even scenes involving flowing motion like water or fabric, Veo 3.1 is built to handle that more convincingly than the older version. There's also a really nice quality upgrade. 1080p high-quality rendering can now be selected directly in the Video Creation tab without spending any extra tokens. That's a big deal if you want better output without increasing your cost. So, if you've been holding back on higher resolution because of token concerns, this update makes the workflow much more creator-friendly. Now, if you're using Leonardo through the API, pay very close attention, because this part matters. Older model tags have been sunsetted. That means tags like Veo 3.0, Veo 3 Generate, and any preview versions are deprecated. If your workflow still uses those old tags, you're likely going to run into errors. To stay compatible, you need to switch to the current active model IDs. Veo 3.1 Generate 001 or Veo 3.1 Fast Generate 001. Those are the versions you should use going forward to keep your API requests working properly. So the practical answer is this. Yes, Veo 3 is effectively on Leonardo AI, but it has now been upgraded and replaced by Veo 3.1. If you're a regular user, you'll want to use the new models inside the Video Creation tab. If you're a developer or API user, you need to update your model IDs right away. That's the key takeaway here. If you want more clear, updated AI tutorials like this, make sure to subscribe, and if this video saved you time, give it a like so more creators can find it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.